We're all ready for you. Ready to take a little tour? Let's go see the horses. Come on in. So here we have Ripley, and you can see he is very, very dirty. It takes a lot of work to keep a big horse like him clean. This is Willow. Let's see if she comes over to say hi. Hi, sweet girl. She thinks she's going to get to go out, but it's too muddy out today for her to go out. She's a sweetheart too, aren't you, baby? And then we got our little guy, Dinky here, Dinky Donkey. Are you ready to say hi, Dinky? Say hi, buddy. He's shy. Aren't you, Dinky? He's a good little sweet boy. So I have a math question for you. So every morning and every night, the horses get fed. And if you look at this, this is called a bale of hay. And a bale of hay has about 12 or 13 flakes in it. I'm going to show you how much a flake is. A flake, if you look kind of close, these are divided into sections. And right here, this section is about 1 flake of hay. So here's your math question. Ripley gets 3 flakes in the morning and 3 flakes at night. Willow gets 2 flakes in the morning and 2 flakes at night. And Dinky Donkey gets 1 flake in the morning and 1 flake at night. So if you add all those together, how much hay is that? That's about 12 flakes of hay, which is almost 1 whole bale of hay a day that they're eating. It's usually just a little bit less than that. Now I have a challenge math question for you. We have to buy hay about every 3 months or so. And we buy 50 of those bales of hay every time we buy it. We have to do that around 5 times a year. Now here's your math question. 50 flakes of hay 5 times a year. Every time I buy, or 50 bales of hay. Every time I buy 50 bales of hay, it's $325. And I have to do that 5 times a year. So how much money is that for hay? That's your challenge math question. Now let me show you the other thing the horses eat. This is their grain bin right here. And Ripley, he gets 1 full scoop in the morning, and he gets 1 full scoop at night. But Willow, she's a lot smaller, so she only gets about half a scoop in the morning and half a scoop at night. So add those together, Ripley's and Willow's, how much would that be? If you said 3, you're right. Now, Dinky Donkey, he doesn't really eat much grain. He gets about a handful of grain, because too much grain would make him a fat donkey. The kitty cats, they like to eat a lot too. As you can tell, they think they're eating right now. This is their food container. Now we've got 4 cats, okay? And each cat gets half a cup in the morning and half a cup at night. So how many cups is that? Think about that. Adding those halves together for 4 different cats. That'd be 4 cups a day. Now why don't you come on out here? I have a science question for you. What do you guys notice about the ground out here? It's really muddy right here in front of this barn, isn't it? That's where the horses come in and out a lot, and where Ripley likes to chase away Willow sometimes. So a lot of muddy footprints get torn up through here. Now my question is this. We put grass seed down earlier this week because we're hoping that that area will grow with grass. Can you guys think? We're about to start to learn about plants and science. What is that grass seed going to need to grow? If you can think of the things that it needs to grow, you're going to be ready for our next science unit. Sometimes it sounds like it's a lot of fun to live on a farm, and it is, but you know what? It takes a lot of work too. You see these carts over here, this big old cart? And you might have seen back there were some wheelbarrows too. What do you think we have to do with those? I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with this. If you thought it might be cleaning out stalls, you're right. So every time we clean out those stalls and fill one of those wheelbarrows or carts full of the manure, you have to come dump it. You see our big old piles right back there? That's where we have to take them and dump them every single day, so it builds really strong arms. But all that manure, it's good for something. It starts to break down after a while, and it makes something called compost. I wonder if any of you guys know what compost is really good for. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with our next science unit we're going to learn about. If you thought it might be good for growing things, you are absolutely right. Compost is wonderful for growing different plants. So we plan on using that this summer to try to grow some of our own vegetables. Well, if you want to turn around, this is about the end of our tour here. We can say bye to the horses there. Ripley's sticking his head out. Willow's got her head out a little bit. I sure miss you guys, and I hope I get to see you again soon. Until then, tune in next time and we'll get together again. Bye, friends.